Another one of the Idol finalists with a musical background, you saw him in the clip there, is Chris Sly, originally from here in Tennessee. He now lives in South Carolina, where he leads the praise and worship at Seacoast Church.
And Pastor Chris Surratt works closely with Sly and his wife Sarah. He joins us now live on the phone from Greenville, South Carolina. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Now, I know that this has to be a real wonderful time for your church and all the people that are there just rooting for your hometown boy.
Absolutely. Everybody's excited. Every time he's on, we have a big party, and a lot of the people from the church, especially the worship team, get together. And we root them on. It's fun.
Yeah. You know, Chris, the thing is, people don't realize that when an Idol contestant is competing on the show, their life changes, but it also changes the lives of everybody around them. What's it like on a daily basis there?
It's been kind of crazy. Nearly every day we get another request for an interview. All the local news here, the papers and the Fox News here in Greenville have done interviews with us. I talked to People Magazine yesterday. So pretty well every day is something new. So it's been exciting around the office.
Did you ever try to talk him out of getting into the competition? Because you have to understand, there's so much pressure on these young people when they do that. Did you have a discussion with him when he said, hey, I'm going to try out for this Idol thing?
I did. He's actually tried out a couple times before and obviously not gotten this far. But I've always known that he wanted to have a career in music, and I definitely support that. And really, the quickest way to have a career right now is to go on American Idol.
Yeah, you're right.
We sat down quite a few times before he went and tried out and talked about just some strategy and what would happen if he made it, through the process.
Tell us about Chris behind the scenes, because he was one of my favorites off the bat just because he's so funny. He has such a dry sense of humor. Is that really what he's like all the time?
Absolutely. He's one of the funniest guys I know. He's extremely intelligent, very witty. People like him right away, and really what you see on the show is who Chris is, and that's one of the things that we talked about before he went on, is he just wanted to be himself, and he thought if he was himself that people would like him beyond just his talent, which is enormous. You
know, that's the thing. We felt he was very comfortable from the get-go, as Kelly mentioned, because of his humor and all that. Do you see a change in him on television?
No. He is he's the same when he's on our stage here at the church as he is on TV there. He's just very comfortable. He's been in a band for quite a while, and so he's very comfortable in front of people, and I think he's been great.
Now, did you put in any request for any specific songs when he gets to a certain level? Did you say, hey, if you sing this one, I know you're going to be singing it for me, and here's, $5 to sing this song?
We talked about some song choices. Obviously, I can't really talk about them. I have no idea what he's going to be doing, but there's a few songs that are my favorites. We'll see if he does them.
It sounds like you have a wonderful network of support for this young man over there. And, of course, he's originally from here, so we have an interest in how well he does on this competition. So thank you for all you're doing over there, and say hello to the entire community. We appreciate you being on the show this morning, Chris.
I will. I thank you for having me on. I'm really glad I got to do it.
All right.
Absolutely.
We say good luck to Chris, and thank you, Chris, for joining us.